Fellow Toastmasters, what an opportunity to share. I've been thinking about this. We've all had a lot of time to think in this time of the pandemic, being locked down, a lot of distractions away. I've been thinking, what is the most precious gift I have ever received? Think about it for yourself. What is the most precious gift you have ever received? Hold that thought. As life goes on, as we're going through life, there's so many different things that come at us. Right now I'm dealing with lots of things from home and work and all kinds of things coming at us. But really, just a moment to think, what is the most precious gift that I've ever received? So in that light, I wrote this poem. I was inspired to write a poem titled The Most Precious Gift. I'd like to share that here. The most precious gift. It is given every day. It cannot be bought at Amazon. It cannot be bought, period. It is a pure gift. Comes in one breath at a time, comes in 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day at a time. It just flows in. The gift of being alive. It is the gift of gifts, opening the doorway to a myriad of possibilities. May I treasure this gift fully today. May I treasure the giver of this gift fully today. And may I make the most of this gift today, to share, to grow, to learn, just to be. I am the recipient of the most precious gift. We all are. At this time in history where we reflect on, who am I? What is mine? What is this most precious gift for? How in my little way can I make the most of this gift today? It can be taken away at any moment, not a gift to be taken for granted. I celebrate this gift with deep appreciation, reverence, and joy. I celebrate. We are all gifts to each other on this grand continuum of life. Our paths have crossed right now in this very moment. May I treasure this very moment right now to connect, to be joyful, playful, free, enchanted, and alive. The more I thought about this and reflecting on it, I was thinking about it and I said, one breath is not more important than another. It's truly remarkable when I started thinking about this thing. That means the preparation for the speech is not more important than the actual speech. Every part of our lives, whether I'm brushing my teeth, whether I'm having dinner, whatever it is, I'm using that breath, one breath at a time. And so I've been playing with this idea and just seeing what would open up if I treated every moment, every precious moment as this incredible gift. And what if I took on this game, and I invite you all to step into this possibility of, hey, I wake up in the morning and I have been given a ticket to the Disneyland of life. What am I going to do with it today? What's there in Adventureland today? Adventureland of life. And if I could just have that, and then each interaction, if I took each interaction, I had this situation with my dad. I remember very clearly he had asked me something, and I was at my brother's house, and he asked me something, and I was kind of short and not so friendly in that moment in the way I responded. And I didn't know that was going to be one of the last conversations I have with my dad. What if I took on the possibility that every conversation I had could be the last one I have with that person? What would that open up in terms of how present I would be, how kind and compassionate and understanding I could be? And I'm not always successful at this. And the more I was playing with this, I was realizing, we could be in one of three places. We could be right here in the center, where we're, connected to our source and we're centered and we're grounded. And then we move things forward from that center spot. Or which can happen, is we get off center. We lose our center and we get off balance. And we can feel, I could feel it, you know, like it just happened to me yesterday. You know, I'm talking to my wife about something and I could tell I was in this zone. But the beauty is if I could just remember, I'm only in one of three places. Either I'm centered and moving things, and then I'm moving things forward, or I'm off balance. And if I'm off balance, at least I could quickly go, I know I'm here, you know. And what I realize is don't go try to get from here straight over to here. Just get back to center. And that could just simply be a deep breath. Take a moment to reflect on this precious gift and how I'm using it. And to recover quickly, right? So, and realizing that if I could take every moment to savor each breath, each moment, each opportunity, there's a sort of curiosity that you open and go into everything with. Like if I said, wow, if this was the last Toastmaster speech I ever got to give, what would I want to make sure that I get across to my audience, right? Everything and in life really is that precious. And with what we're seeing around us in the world, it's more prevalent and more important now than ever that we truly treasure each and every breath, each and every moment, and that we can spread joy and kindness to one another. So on this incredible opportunity to get a chance to just really share from my heart what I've been doing. You know, somebody said to me, Sailesh, what's the happiness? What's your formula for happiness? You know, first of all, we all have a formula for happiness. And it's usually quite complicated. You know, when I'm a millionaire and I have this and I have this and I have that, when all of these things come together, I'll be happy, you know? And the funny thing is none of them, all those and statements never come together. So most of the time we're spending so much time. I said, wow, that's a really crappy happiness formula. How can I come up with something so simple that really allows me to be happy all the time? And on this precious gift of life that's been given to me, it sure is a lot more fun to spend it being happy than being miserable. And so my simple happiness formula is, if I'm alive, I am happy. That's it. I really boiled it down. And then after a while, I don't have to go check. Am I alive? Can I be happy now? You know, so this way, even if something not so great's happening, it doesn't preclude me from experiencing joy and happiness. So think about it. What is the most precious gift you have ever received? Thank you for allowing me to share this most precious gift with you, Madam Toastmaster.